Did you know that the first computer virus dates back to 1971? This threat was self-replicating and attacked the device's hard drive until it was unable to function. After that, it was clear that the digital world needed protection. And 10 years later, the antivirus entered the scene. Today, I'm going to explain how exactly antiviruses work, why we need one, and how it'll keep you safe. First things first, what is an antivirus? An antivirus is designed to protect your devices from all kinds of malware and threats. Now, we use the term malware, aka malicious software, to describe any kind of threat that is trying to do you harm. Those don't sound like too much fun, right? Definitely not. So, cyber experts created antivirus tools to stop these nuances in their tracks. The apps generally come with real-time protection, which means that the software is monitoring your device 24/7, and you're able to see live scanning options about any potential threats. Now that we've established how an antivirus works, what is antivirus protection actually defending you against? Well, there are several different types of malware out there, including viruses, ransomware, adware, spyware, worms, cryptojacking, and doodle breaches. Okay, I made that last one up because I think my dog is hilarious. Anyway, all of these threats are programmed to infect your device and do harm. Some of them we call Trojan viruses because they sneak onto your device via a seemingly legitimate program or app, but once in, can really do some damage. Anything from collecting your personal data and passwords to stealing your identity altogether. This virus is able to inflict a lot of damage without ever being detected. Malware can also come in the form of worms, which are a real pain to deal with. These little pests are able to self-replicate rapidly and even spread throughout a singular network. Having an antivirus installed on your device to prevent them is definitely easier than dealing with them in their aftermath. Trust me. Now, another kind of virus that you may have heard a lot about comes in the form of pop-up ads, bombarding your device via adware. Granted, not all ads are dangerous, but that's exactly what makes this such a tricky subject. It's hard to differentiate between safe ads and malicious adware that's waiting for you to click on it, and then wreaking havoc. Advertisers are able to earn money each time a user accidentally clicks on an ad, and usually the ads are cleverly masked as a familiar tool that you commonly use in your daily life, tricking you into clicking on it. And to further prove just how varied malware is, there's also something called ransomware. As the name suggests, a third party can essentially gain access to your device remotely, encrypt all your information, and hold it ransom until a payment is made. Yikes. Now, these are just a few of the viruses explained in basic terms, but believe me when I say that they can evolve quickly, and keeping updated protection against them is crucial. That said, I'm going to leave a discount link in the description so that you can get your device protected from threats at a way more affordable price. Alright, we've covered the different malware that's out there. Now let's rip the band-aid off and explain my least favorite part of this topic. How can virus harm me? Unfortunately, once malware is downloaded or installed on a device, it can very quickly gain access to the things you try to protect, though this varies depending on what the virus itself is programmed to do. Some are designed to sneak onto a user's device on the back of an app download, and once they're in, they'll be able to monitor the user's activity and even access their device remotely. This means that all your personal data, passwords, banking info, emails, files, photos, everything will be in someone else's hands. And if you're wondering, what else do you need antivirus protection against? Well, other malware might be designed to delete your files or disrupt the function of your computer completely. One day you may notice the screen is freezing more often than usual, then suddenly all of its normal functions stop working and you're rushing to the nearest repair shop in a panic. But before everybody gets stressed out about this topic, remember that there is a solution. So, how exactly does antivirus software keep your device and your personal data safe? In addition to the real-time protection I mentioned earlier, antivirus apps themselves generally come with a variety of scanning options. Usually, there will be a quick scan to skim through your device. Then there's the custom scan option that allows users to scan individual files or folders that they may find suspicious, as well as customizing how they'd like the scan to perform. However, the most effective choice is to opt for the system scan. This will take a bit more time to complete, but checks every corner and crevice of your device for threats of any kind. If malware is detected, the app has the option to automatically delete it, which means there's no work involved for you, or it can quarantine the threat in a specific place where it'll also be rendered completely useless. And you may be wondering why you would ever want to quarantine a threat, rather than just delete it immediately. Well, sometimes there are false positives. Or it could even be an infected personal file that you'd want to check out before hitting the remove button. Either way, the threats will be wiped off your device with just a couple clicks. So, the answer to the question, do I need an antivirus, is a definite yes. Anyone who's using the internet needs cybersecurity protection, no exceptions. Which leads me to answer the final question. How do I choose a reliable antivirus? After testing out several apps for years, I've identified 3 of the current best antivirus providers: TotalAV, Bitdefender, and Norton. TotalAV is the easiest antivirus for beginners, especially on Windows. Bitdefender is a very simplistic tool and it's light on your device's system, and Norton is a more advanced option for when you want to customize your antivirus experience. And if you'd like to get any of today's 3 suggestions at an even cheaper price, you can use the link I've left in the description and grab your discount. Regardless of which antivirus you end up choosing, I've already made sure in advance that they all come with plenty of scanning options, a slew of useful features, and have easy to navigate interfaces. So, to sum this video up, an antivirus is a tool designed to protect our devices from bad actors that want to use our information or simply create chaos by disrupting device functions. Getting yourself an antivirus app in this day and age is an absolute must. And trust me, the relief and peace of mind you'll have knowing that you're always protected is well worth the investment. Click the video on screen now to watch my best antivirus review list, where you can learn more about each provider. I've left the TotalAV discount on this QR code to make it even easier to grab. And I'll see you in my next video.